What up, YouTube? Good morning. We back at it again. It's about 6:30 a.m. on the nose. My time, Arizona time, which is kind of a weird time zone right now. But anyways, we're looking at. I got asked to do some more Putri, so we're looking at "Heal the World." Obviously, Michael Jackson, my favorite artist ever. Cover. Actually, if you check out another version of this, it's pretty cool to check out. The USA to Africa one with like Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Cyndi Lauper, Lana Ritchie, Tina Turner, Willie Nelson, obviously Michael Jackson. There's a ton of them. But very, very cool. And most of them aren't with us anymore. So definitely check that out if you get a second. I would react to it, but there's no way that I could. But yeah, do me a favor. If you're new here, if you're not new here, run over to Putri's page. Please go support her. She's fantastic. Like and subscribe. And if you like what I do, please like, comment down below, subscribe. Also, the best way to get any Rex to me is always going to be Patreon. It's free. You can just DM me. Notification pops up on my phone, so it's pretty easy to do it there. But yeah, best way to support is just, if you like what I do, just hit that sub and run over to Patreon, and you can support there too. But let's dive in. Let's see what we got on Heal the World. Now, this is one of those artists that I'm critical with. I will say, because that's my guy. But let's jump in.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel there's no hurt or sorrow.
Strings.
There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me, and in time and grace. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
Beautiful so far. I wasn't expecting the strings, and I wasn't expecting the imagery either. I thought it was just going to be her on the piano. I love what they're doing though, and you don't have to speak Indonesian to see what these images are depicting. It's trauma, and and that's what the song's about. It's just, and man, it's too bad that this song will always apply. It applies right now. It applied 5 years ago. It applied 10 years ago. It doesn't matter what time. There's always this song could always be used because it represents unity and world peace in a sense. And what do we got to do to get together and not not fight one another? It's sad because you're going through here and you're just seeing injuries caused and just trauma victims, and she sounds beautiful.
If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares of joy forgiven. If we try, we shall see.
done during COVID.
It feels that always love's enough for us growing. So make a better world, to make a better place in the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and in time and race. There are people dead. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. And I dream we were conceiving, we're feeling joyful face. And the world we once believed in will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling life with this earth's crucified soul? Though it's plain to see this world is heavily big as glass. We could fly so high, let our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into plowshares.
So I was wrong. This isn't, and I don't speak. I don't know what the captions mean. So this isn't directed at specifically any war. This was done a few years. This is directed at COVID. So and then like you see everybody masked up, and these aren't necessarily like acts of violence trauma victims. These are COVID victims. So I was wrong there. But same thing. This is her use of this is a little different from the others, in that this was more encouragement to stay at home. You know what I love what she's doing with this? She's keeping her tone soft and like right here. And that's where the song needs to be. She could very easily do what she did with like the Whitney song. Like she could overpower the song in a second if she wanted to. But I think she's really, really doing the original justice, because you don't need to overpower this song. It's the song is about a message, not about flexing your vocal capacity. And that's special. This is one of the best covers I've heard of this, just vocally, because she's got the vocal talent to nail all of this, but she's keeping it soft, which is really beautiful.
We could really go there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and
That's fantastic. Vocally, probably one of my favorite things I've heard out of her. Um, just because she did that perfect. She didn't she didn't get try to get too fancy, like I said, and great timing with um, and great song choice with if you want to put out words of encouragement to stay at home. Um, there you have it. Look to look to the king himself, right? Um, yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, see, it's crazy that, and I was talking about like because we got war situations going on right now, so it applies right now. A few years ago, it applied to something else. And there's always something going on where this song could be used for. And it's like for me, it's a nostalgic song because it's like you hear it whenever those times come up, right? And it's a Michael Jackson song. Obviously, I love him, so it's like I don't know, it's very heartwarming. But um, no, she did a great job. Please go support Putri. Um, like I said, one of my favorite vocal pieces that I've heard out of her. Just because she stuck with the original, and sometimes you don't want to do that with something like a Michael Jackson song, or you know one of those kind of names that a lot of people don't tend to touch too often. But she killed that. That was really nice. Go support Putri, like I said, like, subscribe. If you like what I do, please like, comment down below if you want to see more Putri. Let me know what your favorites are, and I'll dive in. Also, again, Patreon is the best way to find me for that. But yeah, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next.